Taxi vlog 334. It is the 4th of December, although it doesn't really feel like December for some reason. Anyways, I'm out here on a Thursday night, don't know what's going to happen. There's a fair amount of traffic buzzing around here, and I'm 4th in the zone. I could get a call anytime. Monday was a slow night until after midnight, where actually Monday was good at the beginning. Monday was good. It was a slow night, but I connected. I'd get a call and I'd take somebody somewhere, and then I'd get another call right away, and then drop that off and get another call right away. Was that Monday or was that Tuesday? No, that was... the days are all blurring into each other. Monday was the quiet one at the beginning, and at the end it kind of worked out because I had... Did I have an airporter? Did I not have an airporter? I had something long that saved me. I think it was a ride out to the Western Communities or something. Anyways, it all worked out. I did rather well. I was able to bank. Actually, it was a bit of a struggle. Now it's coming back to me what happened. I had to get some money together to go get my prescriptions, and I ended up having $110 on me or something like that, and a lot of coins. And I went to get my prescriptions at 4 in the morning, and I had a fair amount. I had more Interac than I needed to pay for the lease on the car, but Interac is no good when you're trying to pay your pharmacist. So I had just enough money on me. Almost. I had to take $4.46 from my bank account, which was getting perilously low as far as I knew. So I paid with all the money I had on me, except for maybe $18 float, which, you know, when you're driving cab, you kind of need a bit of a float so that people can, you can give them change when they give you, you know, like a $20 bill or something, or they give you a 10 and they say make it 7. How do you do that? You got to have some coins on you. So I kept like $18 in coins on me, and I gave them all the money I had besides that, plus $4 from my bank account, or $4.46, and I paid to use to get my pills. So now I got enough pills to last me 3 months. That's 2 kinds of pills out of the 5 that I take. Yeah. So anyway, then at the end the car was dirty, so I went to the car wash and I put the dollar coin in the car wash and I washed the car off with the wand wash, and then I went to check my bank account to see what was left in it, because the bank was only a block away from the car wash. So I went to the bank, and the printout said I had $12.93. So I went to the gas station, I put $13 in the cab, and paid $12 from my bank account and gave them a dollar coin to top off the amount. And I think I was holding $17 in coins to come out to work on Tuesday night. That's all I had. I had $17 in coins. My bank account had 92 cents in it. Anyway, Tuesday night I got my check for last week's overs, so that was good. I had some money left over from last week because of that, because of my overs, the check for the overs. Tuesday was a really good night. No one else was making any money, but that's the night where I ended up getting a call and connecting. You know, I'd wait an hour here in this area and get a call to Esquimalt. As soon as I'd clear in Esquimalt, I'd get a call, and I would take somebody from Esquimalt to the gorge, and then as soon as I cleared the gorge, I got another call, and these people went downtown. I dropped them off downtown, and immediately had another call to the brewery. And the people at the brewery were going to a posh, pretentious bar, one that Cindy and I did on the Food Pig channel not too long ago, the Veneto at the Hotel Rialto. Doesn't that just drip pretense? Yes, it is. It's pretentious. I took these people there, and then I was in the hotel zone, which is like 10 minutes max, so I pulled out of the hotel zone and just parked on the side of the road so I could call Cindy, because it was, you know, time to call her around 10 o'clock. And then, while I'm talking to Cindy, I get this tap on the window, and it's some guy wanting a ride, so I just told Cindy, yeah, sorry honey, I'll talk to you later. I got a customer right now, so. And you know, everywhere else downtown there was cabs sitting and sitting and sitting. Me, I was just trying to call Cindy, and I'm the one who got busy. Update. So it turns out he went to Oak Bay, which was just a couple of blocks away from where Cindy was staying, or she is staying right now. So I went and visited Cindy. And we got caught up on stuff, and I had to use a parking meter for parking there. So I parked the car, and I put a $1 coin in, and it gave me 40 minutes. So I went up to see Cindy, and she updated me on what was going on. Oh, okay, got a fare, got a call. Might as well go do it. Ah, yes. The bottom of Speed Street. So then anyway, when I got back to the car, I was still top in zone, and I think I drove 2 blocks and got another call to the Stage Wine Bar, and the Stage Wine Bar, the guy went up to the Uplands for another $15, and then after that, I came back to my part of town and sat for 3 hours. It was just midnight, or just 11:30. And I sat for 3 hours waiting for something to happen, and nothing happened for 3 hours. So I got caught up on YouTube videos, and my to-watch list, I had some, I watched some stuff that was to be watched. And then I fell asleep, and then at 3 a.m. I started getting calls again, and it was going pretty steady. I was doing about 1 call every half hour, and they were $15 to $20 calls. So I ended up with a good Tuesday, and I'm just about where the customer is going to be. So after I do this trip, I'll tell you about last night, which was Wednesday. Just broke the ice with my first $15 of the night. Took this guy to a restaurant downtown, and last night I came out and it was 1 trip an hour. Waiting an hour for my first trip, and I finally got it, and thankfully it was a decent one. You know, it was like $15. And waited another hour for my next trip, and it was another $15. Waited an hour for the third trip, it was like $20. And waited an hour for the next trip, and you know, by that time it's 10 o'clock at night, and that was another $15 or so. So I was slowly on my way to getting my lease. And then between 10 and 11 o'clock I had 3 trips of the same kind of duration, or same amounts kind of thing. So that was really good. I connected in that hour. And then it turned out by around 1 o'clock, I had a lease and a half on, and then I got another call after sitting for about an hour at the McDonald's just up the road from the parking lot where I usually sit. And there were these three drunk guys. One of them went on to the reserve, and then another one went to a highway exit, and then the third one went out to the Western Communities out by Happy Valley Road. Now, Happy Valley Road is a bit of a trek from town, and it took me, about half an hour or a little more than half an hour to do the whole trip. I heard $37 on the meter. He gave me 3 20s and said, "Keep the change." And then, believe it or not, I was coming back through Colwood, and I picked up a call in Colwood. And the guy says, "I gotta get to Craig Flower and Admirals." I said, "Well, that should not be a problem." And he says, "Well, all I have is $15. And I said, I have my doubts that you'll make it on $15. I can take you as far as $15 will take you, and that's okay by you." So we get to the $15 mark. And I turned off the meter, and I said, "If anyone should ask, you went to Price Road." That's what I put in my log. Went to Price Road. Took him the other $5 or $6 for nothing. And he gave me a 5 and a 10, which was fine. And I said to him, "Had you pulled a 20, I would have broken your arm." But no, he didn't pull a 20. That's all the money he had on him. And that was okay. And I said, "I hope that karma will help me out from this point forward." And sure enough, I sat near the bridge on Admirals, the one that goes over to Craig Flower, and I called Cindy and we talked for a while. And we had talked for maybe 10 minutes, and then I got another call. It was a short trip. It was one that I had done before. It was taking this old guy with his little miniature dog, who, when he reaches for his wallet at the end of the fare, he puts the dog on the dashboard, and then reaches in his wallet for the money. And usually he's been drinking a little, so he's a little wobbly, but he's okay. So I got that one. It was like a $5 or $6 fare. He gave me 10, which was good. Then, the rest of the night worked out quite well. I was connecting. There were not many cars, but I was the only one working the north. Everyone else goes downtown and sits downtown and waits for something to happen down there. And I went to sleep a couple times because I was exhausted. I had watched some more YouTube videos, and at the end of the night I had one. I was just pulling into the car wash, and as I was pulling into the car wash, I got another one, and I said, "Well, yeah, okay, I'll maybe do that one more," and end my night. So that's Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday so far. I'll let you know about Thursday, well, in the morning hours of Friday, but you won't see it till Saturday, and then of course I'll tell you about the Friday. The usual routine. Well, I'm back in my part of town now. What is my position? I have no idea. It should... Oh, there it is. Second in the zone. Not bad. I could get a call anytime. Anytime at all. Well, it's 5:23 in the morning, and I'm on my way back into town from the airport. I had some good luck in the morning. Or should I say, I kept getting saved this week by a long fare. And this time it was one that went out to the western communities once again, in the middle between nothing happening and nothing happening. So I did that, and I was watching some videos on my phone again. I didn't get much reading done. I mean, I got this wonderful book to read. It's The Oceans of Eternity by Steve Stirling, of course. And I would have read some more, but there were things about UFOs, and there was things about Mars, and things about conspiracy theories, and these things on YouTube, which were, I guess, recommended for me, and I clicked on them at one time, put them into my watch later list, and I watched them later. And of course, there's people posting videos all the time too. So it goes. So yeah, I had some good luck this morning. Now we're coming back from the airport. It was this guy getting the early plane to Toronto. So I've got enough time just to get into town, shake out the mats, and hose the dirt off the car, gas it up, go to my chiropractor's office to do some exercises because they have the machines with the weights there. Then I have to go to the lab and give them a sample of my blood so that they can check my blood work like I do every 3 months, being diabetic. Yeah. I also went to visit Cindy. After coming to work and having a slow start to my night. Yeah, the nights start slow, but then they sort of get better. So far this week it's been good. Can't really complain about any of it. Cannot complain. I'll get back to you tomorrow. It's 5:02 a.m. The night was going really good, and it went very well. I was doing phenomenally well until 1 o'clock when it all fell apart. I got sent to an address, and I called them, and they said they already took a cab. I got sent to another address, and it was drunks, really bad drunks, but they paid well, and I did all right there. Then I had another couple of calls which didn't go very far or didn't do anything. Then at 4 o'clock the Interact machine didn't work. We got new Interact machines, really flashy, but it didn't work properly. It didn't work at all. So I had to go to the office to get it reset. So then I sat for over half an hour, and then I got a call. Now, the morning hours have not been, it was wonderful till 1 o'clock, but since 1, and now it's 5, the last 4 hours have been bullshit. It was, you know, $20 here, $20 there, $5 there, $10 there, $15 there. Good thing the people whose Interact didn't work had some coins, and they paid for their fare that way. Now I got sent to an address, and I picked up these loud young people, and they wanted to play the radio, and they wanted to go to a hotel. We got to their hotel, and one girl who had been sitting behind me left and said she's going to be back to pay. And she never came back. And these 3 young people called their friend if they can come back. The girl who went into the hotel was going to pay, but she never came back. These people had no money, but they said their friend was going to pay back where I picked them up from. Then when we got there, their friend said over the phone, do a cabin dash. I'm not coming out. I'm not paying. So it's like, I'll give you my ID for 2 days, and then I'll give you my phone number, and you can call my phone number, and I can pay you, and I'll get my check tomorrow, but I won't be able to cash it till Sunday. Nah, 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 nah. You know what I said? There's a policeman on the side of the road there. Let's just go past him, shall we? And, or is it a policeman? I don't even know. It's a minivan. I don't know what the hell that guy's doing there. It's a minivan of some kind. I don't know if it's a police minivan or just a regular minivan or whatever. Anyways, these twats pay you to get my check. Well, why didn't you pay me now? I'll give you my... all I want is $18. Just pay me. And then the other one in the front here saying, well, this is bullshit, this is disrespectful, this is disrespectful. I say, look, you take your disrespect and get the fuck out of my car. I wasted enough time on you. This is bullshit. Trying to get your friends to pay. And the other bitch getting out. Well, they're all, oh fuck, they're just assholes. They're coconuts. They were even talking about doing blow. So I wasted my last hour. Total waste. Like I said, the night was going okay before that. Maybe I should just add up all my Interac slips and just go home, because I'm getting more and more pissed off as the morning continues. Fucking pieces of work. Fucking Merry Christmas.